And I couldn't open my eyes, like from nowhere. So I just told myself, this is into Sabandu.
But they made it as if you were homeless.
I might not have those monies which I used to have.
Yeah.
But thank God I'm okay.
Look at that time. I mean, you come from Chickening, Pumalanga Black Aces, maybe you playing around 1,000 fans.
Yeah.
Now you're playing for Pirates.
That was a big move, and when I get to Pirates, I was like, I've played football, but now it's another level.
Yo guys, it's Lorenz Kohler, the Bettor Podcast, Season 2, Episode 5. We're back, and this time, it's another special episode because it's somebody that I ran into a couple of weeks, and I was shocked to see him, and I knew, listen, I told him immediately, give your number, let me invite you to the podcast because, in South African football, there's a dearth of good strikers, and this guy came into the country. He scored goals like it was, doing it for fun. So we'll always remember a good striker in this country. He played for the Zimbabwe national team. He played for Orlando Pirates, Mpumalanga Black Aces. He had spells in the Middle East as well. And yeah, a lot of people have been wondering what happened to him. So I thought, it's no better opportunity to bring him on to the Bettor Podcast. Tendai, welcome to the podcast and thank you for coming.
Thank you, mister. It's nice to be here.
Look, I mean, honestly, like I said now in the intro, a lot of people are wondering, what happened to you. You were, on fire in South Africa. You spent some time in Saudi, Oman. You came back for a short stint and then you left again. So, yes, what have you been doing over the past couple of years?
No, firstly, I'd like to greet the viewers and coming back to you, I was just like when somebody's playing lay low, so there was too much pressure on me, so many things off the field, but I just told myself for me to be okay, just to lay low and recover from whatever was happening, but thank God I'm here.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we know, I don't know what it is about this generation of footballers, but none of you guys retire. Especially this group of players of your Pirates, your Manisas, they're jailers, they don't retire. We just say, this guy's not playing anymore. You know what I'm saying? What happened to you, like, in a sense of, like, did you say to yourself, I'm retired now, but I'm just not going to say anything? Or was it just a matter of, I'm not playing anymore, I don't know what's happening anymore?
Oh, sometimes it's hard to say it because there are so many people who love to see you play again. As for me, when I meet people, they'll still say, you're still gonna give us 3-4 seasons.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I was like, okay, I'll just answer just because of I have to have a conversation with the person. But in my mind, I'll be like, but I've done my part, but if it gonna happen to play again, it will. But for now, the mind is not there 100% like before, because football needs someone who's mentally fit and prepare yourself. But for now, I'm not in that stage of saying I can go back to play now, but I'm preparing myself to if something happened to get better. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, look, you know how the media and social media works, right? When you do good things, nobody talks about it. When bad things happen, a lot of people talk about it. Yeah. And that's why I said a lot of people were wondering about you, because at one point you were very sick. And there were some pictures that actually very concerning pictures. You were not looking well and healthy and things. What happened there? And I mean, when I saw you, I was like very happy. Like, yeah, this guy looks sharp. Like, there's nothing wrong with him now.
No, there's, that moment. Like I'm telling, some things are spiritually, and you can't avoid them. When something just come upon you, you will not be ready, because you never know what is gonna happen in the next minute. Because when I went back home, just to visit,
your family and stuff. Yeah.
We can spend 3 days talking, but when I went back home just to relax and see the family, and by then I was I was expecting a baby, so I went there to see the wife and the baby. So when you arrive back home, you know, I don't know whether Bashaya and they hear this guy is coming, is coming with such, you understand?
Yeah.
So there's a moment I couldn't open my eyes, like from nowhere. So I just told myself, this is into Savandu, but I managed to get off such things, yeah.
So you stayed there for a while you were recovering, and then you came back to South Africa? Or?
Yes, my intention was to go there and see, because the wife was at the hospital.
Yes.
So I went there to welcome the baby, April. So I just let me just go there and come back. My brother, I couldn't come back. So it was spiritually, like I was like attacked. I don't know. So I stayed almost 3 to 4 months.
Yeah. Look, I mean, some things are just inexplainable, like you're trying to suggest here. And I get where you're going with that. But like we'll get back to like, you know, your life outside of football. But going to your football career, we know that you had a successful 1 year, but you did have some time in Saudi and Oman as well. It was a very different life to obviously Zimbabwe and South Africa, right? How was that experience?
Yeah, especially in Saudi, when I left Pirates going to Saudi, it was a good move for me and help and for the family again, you know, talking about financially. But when life there, my bro, is like you'll be in prison but no bars, you understand?
Yeah.
Because I could spend 20 to 21 hours indoors, only 2 hours for training, and we're training at night.
Because it's so hot.
It's so hot, so you can't be going around, just sleep, go to training, come back home, sleep. You are staying in the hotel, they cook for you, everything. So it was like, it was a holiday sometimes, if you can put it like that, yeah.
Was that part of the reason why you maybe came back to South Africa, because you couldn't handle that type of, how can you say, it's like you said, it's a prison. You trying to get the aircon all the time.
No, what made me come back was the team was starting not paying.
Okay.
Because we went like 3-4 months, no salary. Understand? So I said to myself, life is hard. I'm alone this side. Why am I suffering? So I spoke to the parents, said, I know I want to come back and start again in South Africa.
Yeah.
So I was in contact with Coach Machine. Coach Machine was like asking, how's this there? I said, this side is bad, but I just wish I could come back. I said, no. Anytime, book a flight, come to Cape Town. So I went to the club, El Fasal, which I was playing. I told them, no, I think I had enough. Let me go back home. They paid me my 3 months because of FIFA got involved. They paid me my money, and then I left. And then I went to join Cape Town.
Yeah, that's a story for another day. We'll get there. Let's take it a little bit back as well. I mean, you came to South Africa from Chicken Inn.
Yeah.
To Mpumalanga Black Aces. Now, Chicken Inn at the time, it was very funny to a lot of people because of the name. They were in the Champions League. It was just a very random team. Because you guys were like a new team coming through. You know, traditionally it was like Dynamos and
Highlanders,
the top teams. And this Chicken Inn, for the love of chicken.
I love that.
Love that chicken, yeah. That was the motto.
Yeah.
They came in. You guys played in the Champions League. I remember. I think you played Chiefs, and a lot of you guys. Yeah, a lot of you guys came and played in the PSL. Lunga, Chippy Zeze, yourself,
Teenage
Adebe.
Mahachi.
Yeah,
a lot. Yeah,
there's a lot of you guys. So you moved to Mpumalanga Black Aces. How did it come about? Was it the Champions League campaign that you were spotted or something?
No, we were playing Kosafa in Zambia.
Okay.
So I was one of the joint top goal scorer there. So there were a lot of teams there. So there were this guy from Zambia. Who's that? This coach, man, who speak like a lot. Like
a Zambian coach. Was he a foreigner?
Yeah.
Ish, let me think now. I can't
But
remember.
you coach Black Aces though. So if I remember the name, I'll tell you.
Anyway, besides the point.
Yeah. So they after tournament they came to our hotel. They said from here we're going straight to South Africa. We already spoken to Chicken In. So I was like, how come? Because I've never been involved in talks. So they say Chicken In they already accepted the offer. But I said it's fine. So I came, do my medicals, and then everything went well. I signed a contract, but the registering here it was closed, and then they loaned me back to Chicken In. Then I finished my season at Chicken In, and then after that I came back again to join the team January.
But I mean, that team, like, what was it about the team? The team can come out of nowhere and then just produce so many players. And what's happened to them since then? Because now we don't hear about Chicken In anymore.
Now it's like the quality, my bro. The quality. Now the quality back home. Yes, we're struggling. That's why we see some even when we're playing this Chan tournament. We're not going far.
Yeah.
So the quality, or players are not even determined now to play. They're just playing just because of it's football.
But there was a enforced break. There wasn't any football in Zimbabwe for a while. I think that might have, played a role in a new generation of coming through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it frustrates sometimes when there's no football in your country, you just sit there, but that's the only thing you survive with. So sometimes coming back again, like I said, football needs strong mentality.
Yeah, but you guys are on the up now. It's looking very positive since Michael Nias came in there to the Warriors now.
Yes.
Qualified, you come up, Baliat is back. You must be happy to see Gaucho in the team.
Yeah, that the coach is doing well. Is doing well, and I love the character. Justice, good coach, humble, and he knows what he's doing. He knows what he doesn't have to be told what. So that's why the Zimbabwean national team, when playing the qualifiers, is doing well because he only lost this game Cameroon because it was as we say, it's a dead rubber. But in football, you always want to win everything.
Sure.
Congratulations to him and the technical staff for bringing such a team. It's young players and experienced players, marvelous, teenage, Gaucho, and then you see by next year, even the World Cup qualifiers, if we can go with that such kind of momentum, and we can do better.
Yeah, you're in the group with Bafana, so hopefully not.
Bafana is untouchable now.
But anyway, you're forgetting actually an important player, another former Pirates player, Marshall there. You spoke about Marvelous. Marshall is really like, it's insane the amount of growth that he's developed in. I mean, when he was here at Pirates, I remember he came from Cape Town, FC Cape Town, and they were calling him Yaya Toure.
Yes.
When he came to Pirates, they were saying he was a cow, and they were glad that he left. Now he's
that boy has got engine, my bro. Box to box, 90 minutes. He's well fit, body's okay, and after game against which we draw against. Which we beat
Kenya.
No, what is that? Namibia.
It was Namibia you beat them twice, I think, and then Kenya.
So he was like, I'm tired. Need to go and rest. You couldn't talk to him because you see the effort and the hard work he puts in the field. Yeah, you can tell someone is really, really enjoying to be part of the national team.
Yeah, but I mean that's really like role model things, because I mean, when we play Zimbabwe, we can see, this guy is attacking, he's defending, he's taking corners, he's everything.
He's everywhere.
How do you develop that much, or did he have that natural talent at a young age that maybe we didn't see?
It's hard now. Now it's hard to have such quality, because as we always saying we want to see the next General Nengomasha.
Yeah.
But when you check Monetsi, he's getting very close to Nengomasha, but just to find that quality of Nengomasha's, it's hard now.
Yeah. I mean, not just Zimbabwe, Kaizer Chiefs is also still struggling to find that quality.
That guy, it's hard. You can't. The beat and love is no.
But look, I mean, there's a lot of young talent also that's coming out of Zimbabwe now. So I'm sure you guys will be fine. But going back to the Aces, like I think it was a very interesting team for me because I used to watch them a lot. For the younger viewers out there, it's Cape Town City now. Cape Town City was born from Mpumalanga Black Aces. You played, I think, under Clive Barker
Yes, Clive
and
Barker.
Mukshin Ertugral.
At Aces.
Yeah, at
Yeah,
Mpumalanga.
I played only under Clive Barker.
Not against Mukshin.
Yeah, machine.
Okay,
I
so
left.
Clive Barker was also a very interesting coach. I think in your final season at Aces, you guys came sixth or top eight.
Yeah.
Top eight.
Yeah, top eight,
Had a
yes.
great season. There were so many interesting players there. If I go bring out a squad photo for you, it was incredible players.
Yo.
Miguel, Tim, it's
Timbazwan.
Temba Zwane, Kalinge, yourself. Like literally, there was a 30 or 32-man squad, and it was all just
Yes.
incredible players, and they had incredible careers after
Sure.
that. So, like, how was that season? Because if you look on paper, like, you were a great team.
Yeah.
Mabizela was even there.
Yeah, it was a great team, and as for me, like coming to South Africa and play with such top players, you know, I couldn't believe myself. I was sharing each and every day with such, you know, Collins, Mabuti, OJ, Tiko, Okongo. You know, that team for me is like the best team I ever played with, because everyone was there. He knew what was supposed to be done. But you know, when you play, we told ourselves we want to achieve 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But sometimes it won't happen because of, I don't know what to be the problem. But playing with such quality was one of the best memory in my football career to play cases.
I mean, Barker brought it all together. The late Barker, obviously, he's passed on now. But what was it about him that was able to put together a team with? I'm sure there was a lot of egos because there was a lot of players who were stars at their previous team.
Yes.
Maybe fell out of favor here and found themselves at Aces. How did he put that team together?
It started with the two chairmen, the Morphos, because those guys, they were involved coming to training session and talking to us. So to bring such team, as a coach and to coaching such team, you have to be like half a coach, half a father, because emotions and OJ, Jimas, they've got tempers and everything. So for a coach to make the team click, you have to sacrifice a lot, because that team was full of stars, but luckily everyone was respecting each other, and we're doing one thing. When we lose, compensate each other. When we win, it's because Aces was one of the best.
And Kalinge and Zwane was starring on the wings there that season, I remember.
Yes.
And Clive actually said that Temba, not many of us knew Temba at the time. We just knew, okay, he's a talented player. But at that time, he wasn't the Temba we know now. But that time, Barker was already saying he's one of the best players he's ever coached. And that's a big statement for somebody who's won AFCON. Why do you think he made that statement back then? Because, I mean, like I said, he wasn't the Temba we know today.
Yes, Mshishi was top by then. You know, when you see a talent from afar, you can tell this guy can go far. Temba was by then he was starting to wanting to be known, wanting to make his name, because he was doing amazing in the field, with him and the Kalinges, luckily he was playing under senior players who was guiding us when we make something wrong, they don't hesitate to slap.
Yeah.
Like, OJ, we can slap you anytime. Besuma can do anything to you anytime.
Yeah.
So as when we were playing with those guys, we were playing and respecting again. These are the seniors. So Mshishi by then was already doing. That's why Clive Barker said this one is the next Dr. Khumalo. He knew and he saw, saying that this one is going to be Bafana star.
But I mean, there's a lot of people also that do like question. Many people just go look at stats and say goals, assists, whatever, whatever. You that have played with him, what makes him special? Because you're a striker, you see what he does on the ball in training. You see what makes him special, like a unique player.
Firstly, I would say his discipline and his movement and tactical and he knows what to do with the next. Before he receives, you know what to do with the ball. And you as a striker, because it'd be like a puzzle. If you get the ball, I have to run this way. So he was one, like his mind was already alert when something wants to come to him and say release the ball. That's why he was so special.
He's one move ahead of everyone else.
Between the box, between the lines, you can see if you give him, he doesn't touch back or that. He turns and go forward. As a striker. That's why I remember the game we played against Swallows in Kwanyamazana. We won 5. He assisted 4.
Yeah.
By him doing that, guys. It was special. Yeah.
But I mean, after that, you didn't do too bad yourself there. So you announced yourself to the PSL. I think after that you went to Pirates.
Yeah.
You scored about, let me just double check so I don't get this wrong. I think you scored about 23 league goals in 60 games, and that wasn't bad either at Pirates. How would you describe that time? I mean, you come from Chickening, Pumalanga Black Aces, maybe you playing around 1,000 fans.
Yeah.
Now you're playing for Pirates.
That was a big move, and when I get to Pirates, I was like, okay, I'm here now. I've played football, but now it's another level. When you get there, everything is like new to you. The players are new. You can see these players, they are already in a upper level. So I struggled first, like not saying struggle, but I found the team doing well because the team was playing Champions League week in, going out. So it took me like 4 months not playing. So I was like, I was frustrated. I said, why did I come here? I could have enjoyed staying at play cases. This thing of me rushing to big teams now, check, I'm not playing. But I remember one day I spoke to my team, my teammates said, guys, I can't be going to be running at the parks. Well, it's the other guys are playing me as we are running at the park. I can't do that. Let me just go. So I tried to speak to the club. And the club said, you're not going anywhere. You have to stay. Wait for your chance. You see, now the team is playing Champions League, so it's hard for someone just to come in and then we start everything. And then I understood. So after Champions League,
it was under Tinkler now.
Under Tinkler, yes. After Champions League, and then we started. My first game was at Polokwane, against Super Sport. I'm seeing the crowd there because I always see the crowd because we are going to the stadiums. We were not playing, but we sing. But went to Polokwane, Super Sport at night, playing. Then electricity went off, my bro.
Peter Mokaba.
Then they said the game is gonna finish in the morning.
Yeah.
That was my first game at Orlando Pirates. So like, what happened? Did I play well or what? See? So from there I just said to myself, no, football is football. Let me be myself and enjoy this thing. And then everything just went flowing. Then I enjoyed playing. I enjoyed playing at Pirates, and one of the best team I played for.
I mean, what was the competition like as to get into that team? Because I mean, I've seen Terence Chukwumanja suffer the similar thing where there was a lot of competition. So who were you competing with at the time? And then which coach was it that you maybe enjoyed? Because I mean, in that period, I think you were there for 3 years, and there were like 5 different coaches.
Yes.
So it was a lot going on.
So competition was very tough because you had your major Kapuza, Kemit, who was other strikers. So it was
Mabena? Nah, Mabena was not there.
he left. So it was because Kemit and Kapuza were
This
the
first
starters.
choice, yes.
So everything was going well for them, and us were just saying, okay, supporting them here and there. When they're playing, we know we need results. But when things changed, when I played, when we went to Swaziland for preseason, and then we came back, we played Olan, what is it, Culling Play Club,
Chiefs.
and then Eric came to me and said, I still remember those words saying, are you gonna be ready in front of 120,000 fans? I said to myself, bring it on, coach.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I said, okay, tomorrow we are starting. So he prepared me. So I said, okay, fine. So from there, I went on. I couldn't miss any game. I couldn't sit on the bench until I left. So I'm grateful for that, for time at Orlando Pirates.
Look, I think many Pirates fans and even rivals of the club would remember that era of Pirates being, you guys were the nearly men. Like, you did well, you scored goals, you entertained the fans, but runners up in the league, runners up in the Confed Cup. A couple of years before you came, runners up in the Champions League as well. Some people say there was a curse on the club. You know what I mean? Like, how do you explain what happened there? Because, like you rightfully said, you had a lot of good players. You guys did the work most of the time. It was enjoyable watching Pirates, but you couldn't win trophies.
Yes.
And you were losing finals also.
Yes. Yeah, I remember losing fight. Yeah, we were getting there. We're getting there. Finals, Nedbank, getting ash. But in football, when the luck is not on your side on that day, we like to point fingers on that. We're not winning because of the cases or what's happening.
Was that actually a discussion in the dressing room or amongst yourself? Like, maybe we cursed, yeah.
No, you can't.
No, I'm just like, sometimes you just can't explain it,
Yeah, you can't explain because remember when we lost to SuperSport the first final, we took a lead. At the end of the day, it's 4-2. How come? How did you ask yourself, where did we go wrong? Go back and check the videos. We see, okay, the mistake were there. But sometimes at the end of the day, us players with the one who's playing and mustn't focus on so many things which is not involved in football. Because the moment you focus on that thing, it will already damage your brain. So you won't want the result which you needed. Remember when we losing 2 finals against the same team? That was painful. That was painful, man.
You're talking about SuperSport now.
Yes. And then you're like, what can we do? We just accept football it is. But we're gonna try again. Yeah.
I mean, I spoke with you off camera, but when you were leaving, Micho and Rulani just became coaches there. A lot of Pirates fans seem to think that was the turnaround of Orlando Pirates because the club was going on a decline. You know what I mean? What did you see from Micho and Rulani when you worked with them briefly to suggest that these guys know what they're doing?
Yeah, although it was a short period of time to work with those top coaches, because Micho understand he knew what he want to do at Orlando Pirates, because the team he started like from scratch, bringing new players, bringing a new technical team. So he knew what he wanted to do. So he was building. So from there, Orlando Pirates started picking up, going up to until some like now, yeah.
What was your experience like with Rulani? Like just engaging with him, seeing how he works. And I mean, not even one-on-ones, but like seeing him on the training pitch. Did you see something in him back then?
Yes. When I was there at Pirates, before I left, he was You know that guy. I didn't really like look into him before he came to Paris. But when he came, I said,
This is young guy.
who's this small boy?
Small boy. I get it.
Imagine who's the small boy. He
Yeah.
comes to tell Roy Mahamud what to do. Do you know how old is, how old is Roy?
Yeah.
I was like, but he's professional. He takes his job seriously. He doesn't care how old is he. So he's got a strong character.
But was there some resistance? Let's take Roy for an example. Was there some resistance at first from some of maybe the senior players to say, you know?
No, our footballers. The one thing about footballers, they respect whoever is leading them, whether it's young or old.
But you need to earn the respect also.
Yes, because without respect, there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
So Roland was respected, although Micho knew what he was doing. He was respected.
Yeah. I mean, look, you did touch on it when you went to Saudi, came back, you came to Ajax, and there was the infamous Ndoro gate. I'm sure you'll never forget about Ndoro gate. I have a couple of questions for you on that because I mean, at the time I was in Cape Town. I'm from Cape Town.
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking that whole situation. But I just want to ask you a couple of things. Like, what was it like to be involved in that whole thing? Because it was court case. And secondly, like, did you know what was going on, like, at all times?
No, I did. Firstly, when I received a call from Ice Cape Town, I didn't ignore it. Although I was excited, I'm going back to South Africa and play football. So all these rules and regulations, as a player, to be honest, you don't have time to be knowing if you do this, you're going to succeed. So I don't blame myself more, or I don't blame Ajax Cape Town more. You know, some things are not touched until something happens.
No, but it is an administrative issue. It's not your. I wouldn't say it's completely your duty to say, I'm gonna go to the rule books and see, hey, can I play? You know what I mean? Like,
yes,
it's the administrators must say, hey, Tendai, Askis, we can't sign you because so and so. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, but when you joined the club, there was nothing spoken of. Nobody knew anything. You obviously didn't know anything.
Yes,
right?
I didn't.
You're just playing football.
Yes. So the case came after, I don't know when Ajax started winning, because we were fighting for relegation by then.
Was it under Roger, right?
Machine.
Machine.
So like, these Platinum Stars FC come now. Say, no man, this guy is fraud.
yeah.
How can you play 3 teams in one season? And then I remember when camp in Durban, my bro, you're not playing today. Wow. Well, there's a case. I said, what? Again? What's happening? So, you played for 3 teams, bro. It's not allowed in FIFA.
Who brought this up to you?
Mr. Chairman for
Ajax.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, it's okay, fine. But don't worry. Nothing was going to disturb our relationship or everything. So I respected that.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like, this is the end.
But it must have been a very nerve-wracking, like, just to be in that camp, because nobody knows. Because Ndoro played a couple of games and he scored in a couple of games, he won a couple of games. So I'm sure it was a very tense atmosphere going towards the rest of the season.
Yeah, it was. For me, that case, even now, Ajax, I really can say I'm so sorry. I didn't know, but it really hurt me that to see such club affected by.
It was a special club. I mean, so much youth, good facilities at the time, you know. And look, I from the outside, I can say maybe that wasn't the reason why they are where they are. Okay, yes, they got relegated.
Yeah.
But they've had more than 10 years to sort things out, and they haven't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
But did you blame yourself at any point when they did get relegated?
I didn't blame myself that much because, rules. I didn't have to go and check if I do this or this. But I feel sorry when something happened because of me, understand? But at the end of the day, life has to go on, and then we speak as professionals, and we let each other go proper without any fights or anything. So I respect Ajax a lot because it was a good comeback from me from South to join such a team.
I think you went to Highlands Park after that, and
Yeah, Highlands Park. No, Highlands Park. Yeah, I went there. I went there to Highlands, and I thought I could revive the love of football again.
yeah.
Understand? Joining such team, but yeah, it won't happen the way you think because of how you are coached, how system it is. Because
It thrives for some fathers, it doesn't.
that's where I lost like the passion at Highlands Park, not because of Highlands Park, because if I say Highlands Park, but according to what was happening there, it wasn't proper for me as someone who wants to try and
On the pitch or off the pitch?
on like overall there, it was not.
What was like? You just didn't enjoy the coaching?
Yes, I didn't enjoy the type of football. I didn't enjoy the way I was playing because I'm not that kind of player.
They were kicking the ball up a lot.
I'm not a runner. I'm not a kilometer runner. I play football. Let's play and enjoy. Because if you don't get 10 kilometers a game, next game you're not playing. It wasn't football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at the time it was that Owen and Alan.
Yeah.
I get you. Look, I mean, I don't know if you wanna address this, but like a lot was spoken of you after that. Like when you went away, and a lot of things surfaced about you and your personal life. So that's why I'm asking. If you don't want to address this,
No.
Look, it's fine if you don't want to. But a lot of things were said about your personal life, and everything that you work for in your life, in your career, your sacrifices was taken away from you by someone. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened after. But was the things that coming out of the media, was it true, or was it just them sensationalizing something?
I'm glad you are asking because I've never spoken to anyone about the issue. The only thing was only reading and listening to what people say. And it's a privilege for me to say this now because of people don't know what exactly happened with me about what they're saying I lost or everything.
Okay, just to clear it out, because I know it's obviously awkward, but people said that your wife or your ex-wife took all your money and left you high and dry, and you were left with nothing, and that was the story. And everyone was running away with that on social media because I thought it was coming out of Zimbabwean media.
No, to be honest, I want to clear my ex-wife's name on this. Nothing such happened. I didn't lose anything. She didn't take anything. When things happen, we like to point fingers where we don't know what happened. Because my ex-wife, we had a peaceful divorce. We had a very peaceful one, but we had assets. But take this and I take this. Whatever happened to you and whatever happened to me, it's none of my business, none of you. But to be honest, nothing. Swear to the Almighty. She didn't do anything bad. I don't want to paint someone bad and say something happened because of this one. No, I'm still surviving, and I'm still okay. Although things are not the same like I was
course,
playing. You understand?
But they made it as if you were homeless.
Yeah, I understand. So that's why when you saw me, you had that thing.
Yeah, I was
This
like,
guy is struggling.
This guy's fine. I don't mean.
But people who see me now, they'll see me better than I was before. But the only thing is I'm not on the field. But private life, everything, I'm okay. I'm okay. I might not have those monies which I used to have.
Yeah.
But thank God I'm okay.
Look, I mean, a lot of players do mention that it is a very difficult transition from, earning a decent, it's solid income every month, I mean, they do talk about the mental health issues that it creates because you're not worried about money and then all of a sudden you need to figure out, hey, I need to be, in inverted commas, normal. I can't just kick a ball and get paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So was that part of the struggles post playing that you had to maybe, go through before getting to a stage where you sharp now?
You know as a whether it's football or what, because this I'm at Black Aces. I'm earning this. I'm gonna get more. I go to Pirates. I'm gonna get more when I go to Saudi. And then from Saudi, what do you expect? You expect to come down. You go to Ajax, you go to Highlands Park.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
So you see, the more you're rising, the more you have to be doing good things. And then the more now you're starting to managing yourself.
And it happens so quickly because, I mean, 1 year you had chicken in. Poof, 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 poof. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're chicken in, you're earning.
You're playing for fun.
Playing for fun, you're earning $200, which is 4,000-5,000.
Then where was it the highest? In Saudi?
Where I get the highest?
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia paid our that one. Saudi.
Like approximately how much would it
No, I was getting $6,000 every Friday.
Every Friday. I can understand why you tolerated being 18 hours indoors now.
Yeah. Every Friday, so I was like, cash, not.
Cash content.
6 hours every Friday. You don't see who's paying you. Friday, you go to training, coming back.
You get the envelope at least?
Yes.
Okay.
My bro, you sign before you sign. Give your envelope. You go home. You see the grins, hundreds.
Yeah.
And then every Saturday I was in Western Union
to send money back home. Yeah.
That's why you see, I even my wedding I didn't struggle of saying I need loans, and I just said because I was affording.
Yeah, then obviously became a problem when you weren't getting the money anymore. But anyway, bro, like it's obviously good to see that you're in a good space, and I mean that was one of the things I've been wondering for a while because hey, we were reading crazy stuff on the internet about you. But like yeah, like I just want to end it off. Do you have any like advice to young, current, even future footballers, like of everything that you've experienced? Because like I just mentioned now, it all happened so quickly for you. Just like this.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sure when you were in that space, you thought, it's going to last forever.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
Do you have any advice? And then to end it off, like what do you plan? What are you doing now? And what are you planning to do in the future that, you know, that's giving you a little bit of excitement or a lot of excitement?
Me, to be honest, I love football and I love I love scouting because
still watch a lot.
I can travel to go and watch football. So I want to be somebody who brings something in return in football by searching talent. And you know, nowadays it's like I saw Obama Nyisa saying something which touched me and say nowadays it's in football it's all about connections, which is what is killing football. I can bring somebody who's a right back. At the end of the day, he's gonna be a goalkeeper because I know someone who's in that team. But bringing talent natural and say this one, train him, make him a professional. It's hard now. It's hard to find that diamond, but we never lose hope. There's so many players so many talents out there, so many who wants to be professional, but the opportunities. Yeah.
So you want to be a scout?
Yeah, I love. I can't be a coach, and because I'm
It's not for you.
I'm too soft for that. I'm too soft for that. Yeah.
Okay. So look, I mean, obviously, I hope that your ambition to do that comes to fruition. Obviously, you have to do some studying, some courses and things like that. But yeah, honestly, it was good to catch up with you. I'm sure you'll be back. I'm sure you have more to get off your chest next time. But it's just good to see that you're all good, and I hope that we see you scouting for the Warriors very soon. Now that they're on the up.
Yeah, I hope so, and put everything to the Almighty, and everything will flow. We must take it nice and easy.
Thank you for coming, bro.
Thank you, my brother. It's nice to be open, nice to talk, yeah? Because sometimes you'll be at home there sitting, trying to talk to someone, and you never know who to talk to. But right today, I just feel okay, and it's like my shoulders are even loose. I managed to speak something which people didn't know about. They just read and write. So I'm okay, and I'd like to thank you for giving me this platform to say my mouthful things, and I'm happy.
So yeah, guys, there you have it. The Bettor Pod came a chat, casual chat, counseling session for that matter as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Episode 5. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.